What's going on, guys? This is going to be a little bit of a different style of video. As you can see here, we have a Great Eastern Cutlery in front of us. And this one comes from my buddy Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods. And I'm not going to drone on about his website and his company and all that because I've done that on a million videos. Okay? I'm going to say that every GEC knife, which is Great Eastern Cutlery, and here is their information, made here in Pennsylvania, United States. Everyone that I have seen has come in a tube like this, okay? And they also generally, I believe, they all come with a pin of some sort. And they all come wrapped in this wax paper. Okay. Partially because, well, maybe entirely because these are just 1095 carbon steel. So they douse them in oil, and in the wax paper, it kind of helps keep that moisture in and moisture out, right? So it keeps the moisture away so it doesn't rust, and it helps to keep the oils in also so it doesn't rust. I will put a link. I think I have a GEC playlist. And in one of the videos, I think one of the very first GEC videos I did, I talked more about the company history and things like that. This time, I'm just going to talk about this knife a little bit. I did not do all of the specs. So this isn't really a review, more of just an overview or a discussion about GEC knives, about these small traditional folders and things like that, just to kind of give you my thoughts. And I've done it before in some other GEC videos. I haven't done a lot of them, okay? I just haven't. These are not really my style of knives. However, I can appreciate them for what they are. This particular motif, if you will, kind of speaks to me. Patriotic, Americana, whatnot. It's the Liberty version. And yeah, you can see it's got some oil on here, if it will focus. Clip point blade, acrylic scales with the American flag, we the people, the Constitution kind of on the back, nickeled bolsters, brass liners, brass pins, even though they don't look like brass. According to the website, they are brass. Here's the actual model of this one, 941121. And then it has the Don't Tread on Me logo here on the back side of the blade. If we zoom back out, you can see it is a very small blade in like length and height and everything. It's just very small. But just because it's small does not mean it's not capable. And if I compare that to one of my daily carry Swiss Army knives, Victorinox Swiss Army. And again, I can never remember what model this is, but this one gets a lot of use. This is in my pocket 99% of the time when I walk out of the house. Okay. I want to say 100% of the time, but I may have not taken it once or twice here and there. But generally speaking, this is always in my pocket. And it does a lot of cutting tasks for me because it is so small. The thing I use the most on here is the scissors and the Phillips screwdriver, quite frankly. But I could easily carry this in the bottom of my pocket as well at not much more real estate. Thinner, in fact, with a with a bigger blade for more uses. Okay. This is never my primary knife. I always have another knife with me, whether it's a VC Edge interface, whether it's a Microtech Stitch, or I don't know, a Shargnivko Ryu. Okay. I always have a main folding knife in my pocket, as well as this small guy. So this could make a very good, like, fifth pocket carry. Now, I don't know that Gil actually carries this. So I'm going to put the question out to you folks to leave down below. Do you have any GEC knives and do you carry them? Do you carry a secondary knife outside of your primary folder of the day? Because I'm curious. And why do you carry a secondary knife? This one I would carry because, one, this particular one appeals to me. Slip joints in general, traditional knives really don't do anything for me. This one, because it's got the American flag, the Constitution, and whatnot on it, this one I actually like. You know, it appeals to me. I think the blade is very utilitarian. This would be great in a lunchroom at an office building where something like this might scare people. Or if you bust it out with an automatic, you'd probably be having a discussion with HR. So I think this is a great one to pull out in the lunchroom. Or if somebody says, hey, Dirk, I know you carry a knife. Can I borrow a knife to go open this thing? You may want to give them something like this in the workplace. I think it's cool. I found online, these are older. These are discontinued. When these were new and in stock, at least at one website I found, it was $150. It's 1095 carbon steel on the blade. Has a very nice walk and talk, they call it. That stop in the middle. Slip joint term, I guess. Again, I'm not a slip joint guy. My main slip joint is my SAK. If this one had a keychain and I could put my backup flashlight on there, yeah, maybe I'd throw it in my pocket. But do you want to throw this in your pocket and scratch it up? Is this more of a collector piece? I don't know. I can't decide. So I would like to hear your thoughts on this. And I will give you a couple of just quick size comparisons, even though I do not have the sizes. I'm not going to put the specs down in the description. This is just a discussion. So it's actually a little bit longer than a Sharpie. A little bigger than the AA battery. Since I pulled out the VC Edge, it's dwarfed by that. And if it's dwarfed by that, it's really going to be dwarfed by the Stitch. Thank you, A Therapeutic Edge. Please go follow his channel for loaning me this while he is away at a crazy thing. He is off to a beard oil and camouflage shorts convention. I don't know. I was kind of like shocked by that, but also intrigued. So I'm interested to see and hear about that when he gets back, because I'll need to meet up with him and give that back to him. But while he is off at the camouflage shorts convention, I can play with that and he'll never know. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on GEC in general, slip joints, just really secondary blades. What's your thoughts? Thanks a lot, guys. I know this is a little bit different, but it's a little bit of a different knife for me. So you get some differentness from me. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.